Hi there, Caledonian biker. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to do a review on the all new for 2024 adventure bike by Moto Guzzi. Since the Piaggio group took them over, they've been producing a lot more models, and this is one I've been really looking forward to trying. This is Moto Guzzi's first go at a liquid cooled engine. They were always air cooled engines, and they brought out the new 1000cc motor and the Mondello last year, the V100. I rode that and was impressed with it, so I'm looking forward to riding this. 113 brake horsepower, 77 foot of torque. So, please stick around, watch my first impressions and hear what I've got to say after I've done my review. Thanks very much, roll the intro. Okay then, welcome aboard, all new for 2024, Moto Guzzi's 1000cc water-cooled Stelvio. Interesting bike. Since I rode a few miles on the old Stelvio, the 1200, which was in production from 2008 to 2016. So with the EU laws, it ceased to be produced, and I've waited 8 years and produced the 1000cc water-cooled engine, which I've got also in last year's Mondello model, which was a good seller for them. Right away, riding the bike, first impression, it's quite an upright seated position. The bars are quite high. I ride my GS 1250 and my GS 1300 Enduro daily, and jumping on this, I would say the bars are probably the same as my Enduro, so they're slightly higher than what you would get with a conventional GS without the bar risers. Very smooth feel to it. Typical Italian motorcycle. There's a good throaty noise off the airbox and the exhaust. And I do like the makeup of the Moto Guzzi engine. I like the shape of it and that V form. Again, initial impression with the switch gear. All in a good position, easily to see. I'm not searching about looking for it. I don't have the quick shifter on this model, that's an additional charge. So we'll see how I get on without the quick shifter, since I'm pretty used to quick shifters on most of the bikes I ride this weather. We've got a power screen. You can see it going up and down, easily found on the switch gear. Seat itself appears quite comfortable. Got my early doors into the ride. Fitted with the tubeless tyres, which is a big godsend on these adventure type bikes. I've been there before with punctures on the tube ones. It's a lot more work. Oh, onto the nationals. We'll move it forward. Quite a nice wee poke of torque just to take it off there. Easy light clutch on the machine. Just a quick dab of the brakes, first impressions, and the brakes are more than adequate for what we're looking for. Got a good solid feel to it on the road. Some of these bumps on this road are a wee bit bouncy, and it's got a good plush feel to the suspension, which is made up of KYB and Sachs. It's an 830 seat on this, so with me being tall, almost 6'4", and the peg's been reasonably kind of medium, I would say, height wise. It'll be interesting to see how I find it, if I find it cramped or not, the more miles I'm going to be doing. Normally I ride bikes with a very high seat, and that just gives me a bit more leg room. So I'll be interested. They do a lower seat version for the bike, but there's no sign of a higher seat version for it. Initial feelings again, it's a very plush, solid bike. And on these back roads, it's giving me a nice feedback. Plenty torque from the motor. Easy enough going out of these bends, happy in 4th or 5th gear. When they roll off as well as you expect from the twin for your hinge and brake, there's no real necessity for being dabbing away at your brakes as you're approaching some of the bends. The legs are also a very good fit into the tank of the bike. Just gives you that kind of quality feel to it. Quite impressed. One of the other things I really enjoy about riding the Moto Guzzi is the shaft on them. It's a very well shimmed shaft drive. You'd find it difficult to differentiate when riding the bike and riding a bike with chain, sprockets. It's not well put together. I've always admired Moto Guzzi for the fact that they've made a great shaft in their bikes. And they've also the only manufacturer who produce a middleweight motorcycle with the shaft. All the 750s and 850s and the new V85 that came out a few years ago, all shaft drive, whereas BMW and Triumph tend to steer away from the shaft drive in their middleweight machines. I think that's a big mistake. I think a lot of people enjoy having the luxury of a shaft drive, not having to persevere with chains, cleaning, lubricating and adjusting. But one big plus Moto Guzzi's always had up the cuff, that they produce a shaft drive for the full range of bikes. It's a monster torquey motor it's on. Really, I think I could be pulling a caravan with it, it's that good. So, the first production of a water-cooled engine Moto Guzzi, I'm very impressed. I'm getting on this almost single track style road. It doesn't give you a big impression that you're on a massive bike. Very nimble and very easy to throw about. The weight of the bike is very well balanced. So I've experienced a bit of town work with the bike. We've done some twisty B roads, and we've also done some almost single track style roads, and the bike's performed more than adequately with what I've put it through so far. Now it's time to see how it feels on the motorway. So I've got the screen in the highest set position. Let's see how the wind buffeting is once we get up to motorway speeds. With the monster torque from the big 1000cc Moto Guzzi unit, You can really play about and leave it in a gear, almost like an automatic car with, and it just pulls for nothing at all. It's me under 3,000 revs, 40 mile an hour fifth, and it's just ticking away nicely. Oh, let's go on the motorway and see how it feels on the motorway for a few miles. Right away with acceleration through the motor, 425, plenty of oomph, get you up the motorway speeds every time at all. Sitting there, 6th gear, 70 miles an hour, just over 4,000 revs. Quite happy sitting here, 6th gear, 70 miles an hour, and it's on 4,000 revs. No vibration through the handlebars, no vibration through feet, legs. All I'm getting, because of the height of me, is a wee bit of buffeting on the helmet, even though the screen's in a high position. The pegs on the bike for the riding position are quite far forward, I would say. It's just a nice feel for my frame and how I sit in the bike. With the high arms on the bike, it's got a nice feel to it. Where my hands are, flat out. Very solid bike on the motorway at motorway speeds. Suspension very flush on the motorway also, as it was on the A&B roads. Mirrors are well set up with the Moto Guzzi, even with my big torso. Easily see round about you either side, in the slip road there, or again for the overtaking lane. No qualms about the big Moto Guzzi Stelvio on the motorway. It certainly would be a mile muncher, and it's not under any pressure whatsoever. It's at the motorway speeds at 4,000 revs. Torque fuel from the engine is instant. As soon as you turn the throttle, it will get you out of any danger or assist with any overtaking manoeuvres you wish to make. Oh, thanks very much, Moto Guzzi. Big thumbs up on the motorway with your Stelvio. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching my ride out on the bike. Now I'm going to give you my first impressions and overall review of what I make of the bike. I've done over 100 miles, various roads as you've seen, and I was quite impressed with the suspension, Sachs forks, KYB rear shock, plush suspension. I was pleased with it. Seating position, it's a comfortable seat. It's coming in at 830 for the seat height. For my height at 6'4", the distance between the seat and the pegs is a wee bit short for me, but I wasn't uncomfortable at that sort of mileage. But I would prefer a wee bit higher. It will suit shorter riders, and there's also a low seat version for £260 if you're looking to get yourself closer to the ground. The bike, as I said, with the KYB and the Sachs suspension, it's a solid bike on the road. It's got good road manners, it sits the road well, and with having the Michelin and Anarchy Adventure tyres, it's an all-round good package they've put there. Braking wise, also very good with the Brembo brakes, as you would expect. Comfort seat towards the bars is good. The bars are quite high. I ride a 1250 GS, I also ride a 13 GS Enduro, and I would say that the bars are higher than the 1250 GS, closer to what you would get in the 1300 Enduro GS. So it is a nice riding position on it, you're comfortable on it. The controls themselves are easy seen, you're not looking about trying to find them. So everything was at ease when I was riding the bike. Moto Guzzi have been producing bikes for over 100 years now. I think they've got it right, especially when it comes down to the shaft drive. All the other manufacturers, BM and Triumph, they will not do a middleweight shaft bike. Very surprising. A lot of people nowadays, especially bikers getting older, they don't want to bend down, clean chains, adjust chains, etc, etc. Having a shaft is a dream come true for me, and I certainly prefer a shaft on a bike. With this one particular, they have got it really well shimmed. You'll find it very difficult test riding this bike, or if you buy the bike, to differentiate between riding a bike with a shaft and riding one with a chain. The Stelvio is equipped with 5 different rider modes. You've got road, you've got tour, you've got sport, you've got rain, and then the off-road one. The off-road one disassembles their ABS for going on looser surfaces. Very easily push button while you're riding, easily set up. With the more expensive version of the bike, it comes with the radar front and back and the blind spot detection on the mirrors. Unfortunately, there's no adaptive cruise control with the bike, even though cruise control is fitted to the bike. Now down to the price of the bike itself. The standard model for the Stelvio will set you back 14,700. You'll get a 2 years warranty with that. If you want the radar, you're up to 15,500. With this type of bike, and the type of guys that will buy this type of bike, you're looking to usually accessorise this bike. You're looking for a centre stand, you're looking for heated grips, you're looking for engine bars, you're definitely looking for a quick shifter down here, LED lights, and then if you're going anywhere, the full luggage. That added up is going to set you back another £2,500. So in real terms, this bike's actually sitting about £18,000 for you. So to summarise on the Stelvio, pros, it's got to be the motor for me. It's a marvellous motor, lots of grunt, lots of torque, fantastic. The shaft is excellent. Tubeless tyres, because some of them don't always come with the tubeless tyres, again. And another one to keep in mind, the Guzzi service is only $250 annually, so don't forget that one. Cons for me, it is a bit cramped for me because of my size, but I could get away with it, but try it yourself. It's down to you to please it. The other thing that's a gripe with me is it doesn't have the adaptive cruise control once you've bought the radar package. Seemingly this is going to be another add-on extra, but there's no information on it now. Generalised and overall first impressions of the Stelvio, I give it a thumbs up. I like the bike, especially because of the motor and the shaft. Thanks very much for watching my video. I hope it's been informative.